Just this morning, it seems like just about every weekend that we knock on a door or drag a voter to the polls or raise money or make a phone call that makes us and this party stronger. I just want to start with a brief story about one of those experiences I had in my first race for the State House just 10 years ago. I knocked on a door, and you usually know the conversation that you're in store for because most of the voters will carry a letter next to their name. The Democrats will have a D and the Republicans will have an R. I knocked on the door one morning and hit upon a libertarian, a woman who had an L after her name. She invited me in, which doesn't usually happen, not just among libertarians, but women in general. So she invited me in. Just kidding that. And she sat me down and she said to me, she posed this very fundamental challenge. She said, "How do you justify government?" And I said to her then what I still believe now. I said, there are some things that we can do together, like teach a child, or fight a fire, or treat an illness, things that we just can't do as well or as easily on our own. She said, "Well, that's a typical Democratic thing to say," and she threw me out of the house. But I don't think so. I believe with all my heart that there are some things that we can do together that we can't do on our own, that we are more than the sum of our parts. That is our responsibility, not just as Democrats, but as Americans, especially now when so many people are losing so much. When more children in Colorado have fallen below the poverty line than in any other state in America. When an oil slick the size of Delaware is spreading through the Gulf of Mexico and swiftly becoming the worst ecological disaster in American history, and when the company responsible for that spill can cover its liabilities with just a single day's profits. When the biggest gamblers in the world, the investment bankers on Wall Street, not only duck responsibility for treating our economy like a casino, but get rewarded with taxpayer-funded bonuses. It is not enough for us as Democrats just to blame Republicans for all these problems. We're in charge now. We have to start acting that way. And it is clearly not enough just to put a president of real courage and vision and leadership, a man like Barack Obama, in the White House, if the same qualities are not matched at the other end of Pennsylvania Avenue. We desperately need leaders who will bring the courage of our convictions to Capitol Hill, and that is why I'm running for the United States Senate. Now, the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. once said, "The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy." This is a time of challenge and controversy. And it's not just an assembly that brings us here today. It is, in many ways, an aspiration. Ours is not a perfect party. We are, after all, not perfect people. But the bond that joins us here and now is a belief in the possibility of human progress, a fundamental faith that we can do better. Dr. King said, "The arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends towards justice." That is our charge now. History is on our side. Thank you for being members of this Democratic Party. Thank you for letting me share some time with you today.